Hello viewers, hi. I think all of you are well by the Almighty of God. I am fine too. Today I will come here again to discuss about new topic of Romantic age poetry, about the major works of poetry or poets. And I will suggest to all of you, must subscribe, like, share, all of you. It pleased me very much. So let's start. The topic is major poets of Romantic poets, first generation. There are two types of generation of Romantic poet, which I have told the previous videos. Also discuss about the Romantic age background, literary background, and some features of important about the topic. So I also give this link, previous video link, also description. You can find or click the link and you will find out what I told about the previous videos of Romantic age. So let's start. So today's topic is major poets of the Romantic age. There are two types of Romantic age poets, so I will discuss. Observe the board. First generation Romantics and second generation Romantics. Romantics, what is Romantics? I have also discussed my previous videos, so you can find out the previous videos. I will also give the description link, so find out. Now today's topic is first generation Romantic poets. I will discuss the first part and I will discuss the part lecture 1, lecture 2. You can find out all my description or link also provided. Listen, today's first generation Romantic poets, there are some poets I will also discuss. Listen and observe. First generation Romantic poets has some features which I have able to told you. Listen. Writings were inspired by the Battle of Bastille and the French Revolution. All the topics of first generations also belonging to first generation poets about the topic French Revolution. They all belong to French Revolution and they are writing about revolutionary fervor. This topic also including this. So who are the first generation poets? Including about William Blake, William Wordsworth, Coleridge and Southey. So I will discuss about them today and this may be help you for UGC NET, SET, PGT, TGT, BA and MA. So don't skip, just watch full video about this topic. First, I have to discuss about William Blake from 1757 to 1827, his during period. So listen, he has some features. I will discuss now. Listen, English poet, engraver and painter. All these three qualities belong to William Blake. So most sensitive and imagination hero or most natural element or evil forces hero. Next, first works, poetical sketches, 1783, is a collection of apprentice verse mostly imitating classical models and also his visions. As I have discussed, this first generation poets also belonging in French Revolution. And revolution means the lots of fight, lots of battle they have faced every moment, every place, every situation. So they have the better knowledge about this topic, about this battle and situation, circumstances which is unknown to us. So I will discuss this. Listen and observe. The poem protests against the war, tyranny and King George III's treatment of the American colonies. So these are features. So as we have known, Kazi Nazrul is the revolutionary poet in Bengali literature. Similarly, this poet William Blake also tried to works about against the war, tyranny and so on like that, which is painful to the society. Produced songs of innocence, most important and highlighted poems or collection in 1787, but wrote 1789, followed by songs of experience. These two types of collection of poem also highlighted William Blake. Compare the openness of innocence with the bitterness of experience. So, experience always tries to trap anyone. We may be noticed, observed in our society. So some clever people also try to trap the unclever or stupid or foolishness people. Similarly, experience always try to trap innocence. As you have read William Blake's poem in class 11, The Sick Rose, most important, and you have known what did the topic expressed. He experienced profound spiritual insights. All these concepts also belonging inside, imagination inside, just thinking about happening about is a topic. A mystical story predicting the future, showing how evil is rooted in man's basic passion, instinct and imagination. It's a most important topic. So how he predicting in future, but we have known what to do in happen, what happening or what become to happen in future. Onwards, must be remembered, imagination was the hero in Blake's poetry. Imagination is a hero in Blake's poetry, which can we imagine everything in our own mind, and which including some new topic, new speech, new situation, new understanding and new knowledge. So that is on. So on. Just there are some features I will discuss. The another features of William Blake has given in this topic. Listen, observe my video. Works such as the French Revolution 1791, America a Prophecy 1793, Vision of the Daughters of Albion 1793, and Europe a Prophecy 1794, exposed 18th century political and social in general. So as I have discussed, told you that these features maybe come from any competitive exam, a high level UGC, NET, SET, PGT, TGT and so on like that. You have to remember, you have to follow, you have to watching. Best known lyrics, The Lamb, The Tiger and London is the most important in these lyrics. So all this belongs in songs of experience and songs of innocence. So these are the basic features about William Blake. So if you read or keep in mind, then you have to write whatever the exam wanted to know from you. Next, William Wordsworth, and he has some features, so I will discuss this. British poet, radical political views. As I have told, they have observed French Revolution. So British poet, radical political views. He has also including devout sonnet in the European magazine. He was including or devout his sonnets the European magazine. He first published that magazine. Reunited with his sister Dorothy, 1794. Reunited with his sister Dorothy in 1794. So when they are separated from something or some battles cause, and they have reunited with his sister Dorothy in 1794. Collaborated and published lyrical ballads, 1798. So a most important topic, which began with Coleridge's Rime of the Ancient Mariner and ended with Wordsworth's Tintern Abbey. So these ballads also including two types of poems: philosophical autobiographical writer. So these features has including to William Wordsworth. So here's some features. Now I am going to discuss about William Wordsworth, some literary works or some major works. Firstly, we have observed previous to the lyrical ballads. What has the features of lyrical ballads? Because lyrical ballads had some features which is most sensitive, powerful and so on, and which is most knowledgeable. Listen or observed. First published in 1798. So this time maybe question from UGC, NET, SET, PGT and so on like that. I have discussed about this topic. Listen, consisted of 23 poems, 4 by Coleridge and rest by Wordsworth. So they both of them wrote these lyrical ballads. A romantic manifesto, rules for poetic theory. A romantic manifesto, as I have told, the romantic poets belonging to types of poets, first generation and second generation. So they are first generation belonging to the poets. So he said they have some romantic features and rules for poetic theory. A dawn of the English Romantic movement. First lyrical ballads consisted the beginning of Romantic movements, poems or poetry, broke away the neoclassical tendencies in poetry. So this feature also highlighted to broke everything, every moment, everything from neoclassical situation, breaking away the artificiality, triviality and contrived quality 18th century. So I have discussed the 18th century society is critical. That time there was happening in many battle, trial and so on like that, and they are also happening revolutionary of friends. So they including this topic, chosen incidents and situations from common life. These ballads also exposed or illustrated simple common language or common life of folk people, in rustic people. Matter of poetry is not the rich or the powerful, but humble and rustic folk. So there are some writings that created and also including in our heart, state in our mind, keep it mind easily. So they have discussed this humble rustic folk. Lyrical ballad exposed or illustrated this topic. Next, a man endowed with more lively sensibility, more enthusiasm and tenderness, who has a greater knowledge of human nature. So human nature and this person who have a great knowledge, a great wisdom and acknowledgeable. See, this person also including great knowledge of human life, a human nature. That's belonging to lyrical ballads. Lyrical ballads also exposed this topic. If you read this topic and keep it in mind, then you can write in exam, which is most important topic for NET, SET, PGT, BA, MA and so on like that. Listen, Samuel Taylor Coleridge, 1772 to 1834, or S.T. Coleridge short form, English poet and literary critic, S.T. Coleridge or say Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Poetry, poems on various subjects in 1796, intimate friendship between Wordsworth and Dorothy. So friendship between Wordsworth and Dorothy also including or joint S.T. Coleridge of the 1817 century. Biography literaria contained his finest literary criticism, which famous him. Best known poems, The Rime of the Ancient Mariner and Kubla Khan, which is highlighted in English literature of S.T. Coleridge. And we have also read these topics, poems, poetry section, all of this. If you read this topic or poetry, then you can earn a knowledge, huge knowledge about S.T. Coleridge. And I have also discussed all of the topic in previous video, what is romantic and their features, all of this, you can find it. Age to Reflection, 1825, Charge and State, 1830, major works of him. And there are huge works of him, so I have also including some features of important features. I have discussed this topic. Listen, observe. Let's see. Samuel Taylor Coleridge has some major activity or major features. So I have discussed only one activity, that is biography literaria. And Kubla Khan, I will also discuss Kubla Khan next topic. So you have to remember or follow my channel. You can see, you can observe, you can understand what is Kubla Khan poetry section, and you can follow my Facebook page, my YouTube channel and all like that. Listen, Coleridge makes a distinction between fancy and imagination. Fancy and imagination are two types of different. Fancy and imagination, you know what is imagination, you know what is fancy. So all that belong to imagination, or maybe internal feeling, internal world, and so on like that. Next topic, fancy for colorists is a lower faculty or task passive and or mechanical. As I have told you, the two types of fancy, passive and mechanical. Imagination extract hidden ideas and meaning. देखो, imagination extract hidden ideas and meaning. So something, what is imagination? Hidden ideas. What is hidden ideas? We know something but we cannot share in front of the people. As imagine or hidden ideas and meaning. So whatever we have thought in mind, or passively or secretly, that has an internal meaning, which including imagination. So we can understand what is imagination, hidden ideas and meaning. So what is we understood about the fancy. Fancy means lower faculty task, passive and mechanical. Passive and mechanical. Fancy. Next, fancy brings together images and individual properties. Individual images and properties also belonging fancy. Therefore, further divides imagination into two parts, primary and secondary. They have also divided two parts, primary and secondary, and secondly, they have again divided primary and secondary. So, primary suggests the living power and prime agent of all human perception. Human perception, that's primary section, and secondary section, an echo of the former. An echo of the former. So, what I have told the first speaker, that time they have also copied or concluded or exposed the echo of the former. Shows imagination power of receiving impression. Always imagination power and imaginative power also shows their activity, what happened that time in future. So they have also discussed the first generation poet of Samuel Taylor Coleridge or S.T. Coleridge. So I have also discussed secondary sensation and impression supplied to the primary imagination. So what the impression or imagination also exposed or illustrated, this secondary section also followed by, also given to the primary section. Primary section also exposed the passive and mechanical, but secondary also exposed only imagination, reality, imagination and thoughtful and hidden ideas and meaning. There is a basic feature of Biographia Ulterior. I have also discussed this short period about these features. So this is the most important topic for any competitive exam. I have also discussed, I have faced this topic in UGC NET set and so on like that. I have also faced this and also write this topic. So just follow and watch full, don't be skip. Listen, Robert Southey, 1774 to 1843. I have also discussed all the topics. So he has some features about poetically or romantic major poets, as he is also belonging to this section. So listen, observe. English poet and biographer. Robert Southey, a huge known, but best known for his biographers. So I will discuss this. Meet Saint Coleridge, S.T. Coleridge, and who shared his literary aspiration. That time, Southey meet Coleridge and they have discussed about their literary aspiration, and also they shared the same year they two wrote a vast drama, The Fall of Robespierre. The most important topic about his literary works. Wrote many ballads including the Inchcape War Rock and the Battle of Blenheim, also including. So as I have discussed, as you have known, the French Revolution started the time and they have also belonging to that time period poets. So they can face everything. They could face everything, the bad side, the good side, and about the 18th century society. All belonging these topics, all belonging, they have read or written everything. Next, appointed poet laureate in 1813. 1813, they have joined poet laureate. Known for his biographies, The Life of Nelson and Life of Wesley. They have this best work of Southey and I have discussed next part about their activities. Kubla Khan, maybe prelude. I also discuss all the topics very important in next video, so you have to observe my video. The last topic, Robert Southey's major works. The Fall of Robespierre. Robespierre is a drama, so I have discussed this topic. Before ending, I discuss these topics. I have also told you who are new viewers. I have also asked to subscribe, like, share more. It's pleased me. If you did this work, I feel better. I feel satisfied. And to all viewers, I can also told you to share and like more. So next video, I will discuss the second generation poets and their activities of Romantic age. So if you wanted to get this notification, this video, I will must ask you to notify it or subscribe and notify my channel. And you can also follow my page, Facebook page, English Theology, the same name. So let's see. 3 acts written by Robert Southey and Coleridge in 1794. Both of them, they are retained this topic of the fall of Robespierre. Follows the events of France after the downfall of Maximilian Robespierre. So when the Robespierre is falling down, that time they have observed and written all of these topics: what cause, effect, and effectable or sad feelings, or their battlefields, all the moment. Portrayed as a tyrant and destroyer of despotism. You know, if some places occurred as battles means a destruction, a death, a fatal moment, mourning people who have lost everything in their lives. Battle took the lives of human. Next, develop the characters of the chief actors of a vast stage of horrors. They are always suspension and horror, and some fearful features, fearful topic, fearful actors. This shows the fatal incident at that time. Filled with various speeches about liberty. Frequently they have told the liberty, a freedom. Liberty give us a more pleasant in life. So I think all of you understood what I discussed about the topic. So today's enough for the day. I will discuss the most important topic as I have told you. So thank you for watching my video. Thank you all. My channel has been reached nearly or approximately 500 subscribers. So please complete this goal. It's pleased me more, and I will provide you new topic about video. If you wanted to any topic, then I have to ask you, I told you, must comment section, write what did you want about the video, about the topic. I can provide all of this.